Hey folks, welcome back to the channel where we help you navigate life's bumpy roads, like buying a used car that won't fall apart faster than your New Year's resolutions. If you've ever thought, wow, this car is a steal, only to later discover that it was, in fact, stolen, then you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about how to spot a lemon before buying a used car. No, not the citrus kind. I mean those sneaky, shiny, secondhand cars that seem fine until they start leaking oil, crying coolant, and having emotional breakdowns in the rain. Let's make sure your next car isn't a mechanical heartbreak. Part 1. What is a lemon anyway? In the world of cars, a lemon isn't something you squeeze into tea. It's a used vehicle with hidden problems that love to introduce themselves after you've signed the paperwork. Think mechanical failures, shoddy repairs, accident history, or just an overall sense that the car hates you personally. Sometimes it's the seller's fault for hiding issues. Sometimes it's just bad luck. But most of the time, it's a harsh lesson in if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. A lemon might drive fine at first, but soon it starts falling apart piece by piece, leaving your wallet weeping and your trust issues blossoming. The real cost? Not just money, but the emotional trauma of breaking up with a car you only just met. Part 2. The Golden Rule. Do your homework. Before you even think about meeting a seller or stepping onto a dealership lot, do your homework. Search the make and model online. Check out common issues. And scroll through owner reviews like you're investigating a dodgy Tinder date. If people are saying things like caught fire at a red light or brakes gave up on a mountain pass, take the hint. True story. My friend, Larry, once bought a car because it looked cute. 3 weeks later, it gave up on life halfway up a hill. Rolled back down like a majestic, tragic swan. Wheels locked, engine dead, dignity gone. Moral of the story, looks fade. Google is forever. Before you fall in love with a lemon, hit subscribe for more brutally honest car buying tips. Part 3. Check the vehicle history report. Wherever you are in the world, there's likely a service that lets you peek into a car's past. Accidents, number of owners, mileage rollbacks, and other juicy secrets. In the US, it's Carfax or AutoCheck. Elsewhere, just search Vehicle History Check along with your country's name. Usually, all you need is the VIN or registration number. This quick check can expose if your future ride was actually a flood survivor, an in-taxi that spent years racing city curbs, or a crash test casualty given a second life. Trust me, no one wants to fall in love with a car that's already lived through more trauma than a soap opera character. Part 4. Be your own Inspector Gadget. You don't need to be a car wizard to catch obvious red flags. Just a keen eye and a little curiosity. Start with the bodywork. Are all the paint colors consistent? Or does the door look like it belongs to a different car? Weird panel gaps, scratches, or doors that shut like they're protesting? Bad signs. Next, take a peek underneath. If you spot leaks, rust, or parts hanging out like they've given up, walk away. Puddles under a car should only exist in Monet paintings, not your driveway. Check the tires too. Uneven wear means possible alignment problems. And bald tires? Either the car's been on a racetrack or someone skipped maintenance day repeatedly. Lastly, pop the hood. You don't need to know every part, but duct tape, gooey fluids, or smells that remind you of burnt toast? That's not breakfast. It's a mechanical cry for help. Part 5. The Test Drive, aka the Truth Revealer. This is where the car shows its true colors. No filters, no sweet talk. Drive it on a variety of roads: smooth, rough, uphill, downhill. Listen carefully when you accelerate. If the engine hesitates, coughs, or lets out a noise that sounds like it's questioning its existence, that's your cue. Brake firmly and safely. If the car wobbles, squeals, or makes a noise like a haunted house door, it's a red flag. Briefly take your hands off the steering wheel on a straight road. If it pulls to one side, something's off. And for the love of spark plugs, turn off the radio. Sellers sometimes crank up the tunes to hide suspicious sounds. If your test drive feels like a percussion performance under the bonnet, it's not a car. It's a concert of mechanical mayhem. Part 6. Ask awkward questions. Be that person. Don't be shy. Ask questions like you're interrogating a spy. Why are you selling it? Any major repairs done? Can I see the service maintenance records? Has it been in an accident? Are all the electronics working? If they hesitate, change the subject, or suddenly have to take a call, you've got your answer. One time a seller told me, "Yeah, it's been in an accident, but only the back end." I was like, "Oh great, just the entire part where I keep my groceries and dignity." Part 7. Bring a mechanic or that one car nerd friend. No matter how thorough your personal inspection is, nothing beats having a seasoned pair of eyes along for the ride. Bring a trusted mechanic or that one friend who built a working go-kart out of a shopping trolley in pure chaos. For a small inspection fee, a professional can sniff out issues you'd never spot: hidden frame damage, worn suspension, dodgy transmission, or the mysterious clunking sounds that only happen when you're not recording. It's like bringing a chaperone to a blind date. They'll notice the weird vibes and sketchy stories, while you're still dazzled by the shiny paint and fresh car smell. A second opinion could save you from a four-wheeled mistake with commitment issues. Part 8. Beware of dodgy sellers, aka the fast talkers. Some shady sellers, we call them curbstoners, pretend to be private individuals, but actually flip cars for profit without fixing issues. If the seller avoids giving ID or paperwork, run. If they say, "I'm selling it for a friend," double run. If they seem unusually eager to close the deal today, like it's a magical one-day-only sale, triple run. And if they say things like, "It just needs a little love," translate that to, "It just needs a new engine, transmission, and soul." Part 9. Check the paperwork. Title, registration, logbook, insurance documents. Whatever your country requires, check that. The seller's name matches the documents. The chassis VIN numbers match. There's no outstanding loan on the vehicle. There are no discrepancies in mileage. In some countries, you can verify this info online with your government's vehicle registry. A quick check can save you from buying a car that's stolen, written off, or still technically belongs to someone's ex. Part 10. Don't fall for the too cheap to be true trap. Everyone loves a bargain, but if a used car is going for a price that feels like daylight robbery in your favor, it's time to raise an eyebrow. Ask yourself, why is it so cheap? Unless it's your sweet grandma selling it to make space for her new mobility scooter, there's likely a catch hiding under that bonnet. Super low prices often come with surprises, and not the adorable kind like cupcakes or puppies. Think more along the lines of blown head gaskets, failing transmissions, or an electrical system that only works when Mercury's in retrograde. A cheap car can turn expensive real quick, so dig deeper before you celebrate. Now, since I love my audience and I want the best for you, I am going to give you a bonus checklist as well. Here's your rapid-fire checklist of red flags. Seller won't let you take it for a test drive. Car has new paint in weird places. Dashboard warning lights mysteriously don't light up. Engine bay is suspiciously clean, like hospital-level clean. The radio is stuck on max volume. Seller says you don't need a mechanic to look at it. Documents are at home or with their cousin. Run fast, like someone offered you free pizza, but in a dark alley. So there you have it, the essential guide to steering clear of a lemon on wheels. Buying a used car doesn't have to be a gamble if you take your time, stay informed, and stay curious. From doing your research on common issues and checking the vehicle's history, to thoroughly inspecting the car, taking it on a purposeful test drive, and involving someone with mechanical know-how, each step builds your confidence in the purchase. Don't shy away from asking the awkward questions or walking away if something feels off. At the end of the day, a car isn't just a machine, it's a long-term commitment. And the last thing you want is a partner that leaves puddles, tells fibs, or starts making unsettling noises in the middle of the night. Thanks for sticking around till the end. If this video helped you feel a little more car smart, or at least more prepared to dodge a lemon, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who's car shopping right now. Got a horror story about a used car that betrayed you? Drop it in the comments. I love reading those like mystery novels. And of course, if you want more no-nonsense advice with a sprinkle of sarcasm, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a ride. Until next time, stay sharp, drive safe, and may your next car be smooth, reliable, and absolutely drama-free. Peace out.